Well, good morning. Welcome to another video by Antiquesarena. Today I'm going to show you some of the things I've been bidding on eBay to buy for reselling purposes. Now, my laptop is in Germany for repair, so I'm having to use an old computer with StreamYard. So this film is going to have to contain any mistakes. I can't edit it down because it just won't hold my editing software. So as I've said, I'm going to show you some things I've been bidding on eBay, some things I've won, most of what I'm showing you today I was outbid on. But at the same time, you get to see what I've been bidding on, give you an idea what's selling on eBay, that type of thing. So that's the idea anyway. And I'm going to show you an item towards the end of the video that I've just purchased that I feel was seriously misdescribed. And yet the buyer is blaming me. So shall we get started and have a little look? So if we come across here, we have a beautiful mid-18th century, 1740, 1750 drinking glass. We have a plain stem, nice folded foot here. You can see the fold there. It's really nice drinking glass, got a nice bubble in the stem there. There's the fold. You see this inner line running through the foot there. That's the fold. Now they stopped doing this foot by 1740, 1750. So this is a nice example. Now you can see it sold for £138 or £137.09. Now I was a bidder on it. My bidding ended at £91. I sort of saw that glass being worth about £150 to £175. So that's where I finished. And believe it or not, up until the last couple of minutes, I was the high bidder. This was absolutely breathtaking. Now, I absolutely adored this. I don't know if I can zoom in on it. No. As you can see here, we have a sterling silver tea caddy with enamel, like a gouache enamel. This is a Chinese example. Beautiful. Well, the colouring is just amazing. I love the finial on the top. It's in a lovely condition. The workmanship is, superb. The reeds down the bottom here, I think that's a plum tree there. It's just spectacular. Really was nice. Anyway, I was a bidder on this. This one finished at £680, and I was at £550. So, and again, I was pretty much the high bidder on that one until the last sort of 5 minutes. Now this one I wanted at any price. This was a Tangy porcelain bowl, 1690, 1700, thereabouts. Spectacular piece. Mark and period, in my opinion. This Tangy mark was done of the period. Now that normally makes the value of Chinese porcelain go up 10 times. So if you've got a mark that matches to the period it was made, that's what you're looking for, in all honesty. Now this one went to £850 for a single bowl. As you can see, I put multiple bids on it, and I wasn't the underbidder, but I weren't far off at £780, and I still didn't win it. I was the high bidder all week. And I mean, all week, my first bid was £500 on there when it was on 99p, and I still didn't win it. Devastated with that one. That was one, believe it or not, I wanted at any cost. And I got stolen by an auction sniper on that one. Recently done a video, I had a chat on how to bid on eBay. Should you use auction snipers or just put a maximum bid down? This is one example that bit me in the bum, because I would have gone higher and I lost it to auction snipers. However, as a rule, I find it normally works for me. This beautiful little thing, Swansea porcelain, so Welsh porcelain. It's a little trinket box, but it is spectacular. Beautifully painted and gilded, and if I remember right, it was painted to the inside as well. So it had little flowers on the inside, Swansea mark to the base. This was a real sweet little thing. Now, this was only like 3-4 inches, so it wasn't a big piece. It sold for £171, and I was the underbidder at 166. Again, I think that one was an auction sniper as well. This one only went off yesterday. Beautiful thing. This was described as a Franz Defregger followed and signed painting. So basically, that's going to be the artist, Franz Defregger, and it's going to be somebody painting in his style. Like you get people copying Monets and Picassos. They've obviously copied this. Now, this is a 19th century painting on copper. So you've got a big copper sheet framed up, and they've painted on copper. So that's quite a nice piece. I love the image on there. When I saw this, it was on like £12 or £13. And I placed a bid on it. I didn't go crazy. I think I put £47 on it. I thought I'd sell it for about 100, and it sold for £92. But it was a really nice example. I did like the picture. A few scratches and that. But this was a big one as well. This was like 1.5 foot square. This, if you remember my previous video on my eBay bidding, I said all along I was going to go up to £1,000 on this. I felt it was worth £2,000. It actually sold for almost £4,000 on eBay. That's double what I thought it was worth. You had a late Ming, early Qing vase, possibly Tangy. Beautiful thing. Said I'd go £1,000. I actually only managed to get to 600 because the next one just flew past and knocked me out the water before I could even place another bid. But look at the quality of that. The painting is superb. A lot of the value on these things comes from the decoration, the shape and decoration and age. And the decoration on this was superb. I'm trying to find the foot. There you go. There's a foot. To be honest with you, very, very typical transitional foot almost there. So it's right on the border, I think, between late Ming and Kanzi. Did I have it down? Yeah. I only managed to place the £600 bid because the rest of these come in and it shot up past my £1,000 limit before I could place another bid. So I placed the 600 bid, but I was willing to go to 1,000, as I said in the video when I showed this. I did never dreamed it'd go to 4,000. Anyway, this piece I actually won. I've got this in the back room, and I'm contemplating on what to do with it. It's described as possibly Swansea porcelain. It's a spill vase, hand-painted enamel. You've got these beautiful flowers. You've got lotus leaf handles here, gilded masks, and this applied bisque floral design. Now, if you look at the photographs, it's a really nice example. Now, what I done, I had a quick glance at the photos, which was this. I didn't really zoom in and look at the photos tidy. And I come down here and I read the description. On offer is a rare Swansea porcelain vase of exceptional quality with London decorated flowers and a typical fancy handle often found on ornamental wares, circa 1820. Wonderful object is of the finest quality. It is applied biscuit flowers on the top. For unglazed Swansea vase with applied biscuit decoration, see the last photo of a vase which was offered for sale in Bonhams. Condition. This is the important bit. Condition is excellent with no damage apart from the top rim, which has possibly been ground down, touched up. I say this because it has a slight area of dull tone to the gilding. Measured at over 6 inches tall, international postage and so forth. So I thought, okay, I didn't really need to see any more. I'd seen that, and I thought, okay, that's a beautiful thing. He said it's in excellent condition, except for the rim. I'm going to show you the rim. You can see this little area here. He felt might have had a bit of touch-up or a bit of work. So I thought, if that's the only damage on that is a spectacular thing. And for some reason, I won it for £31. I actually put a £100 bid on it. But then it arrives. Now, what I didn't realize, all across the top of this bisque is broke. All across here, all across there, all the petals, every single petal is either got damaged or snapped clean off. It's missing, I'd say, out of 20 petals, it's missing 15 petals. Now, when you actually look at the photographs now with hindsight, you can actually see the damage on them where I suppose they're missing. But you couldn't tell just off this photograph like this. I assumed that was the way it is because you can see the bisc is quite hard to see. I took him at word on his description that it was in excellent condition, as by your condition is excellent with no damage apart from the top. So I emailed him when it arrived, and I said, well, I'm not being funny, it is missing most of the petals, if not 90% of the petals, and it's got chips to what is there. He said the bisque porcelain is in terrible condition. So I asked for a discount. At the end of the day, I wouldn't have bid on it if I'd known all the damage was on there. But I thought, okay, I can't resell it now because it's just too far gone, but I will keep it as a study piece for learning. And his attitude come back and said, he's already made a loss on it. It'll sell for more money on eBay. It's my own fault for not looking at the pictures. Basically said, the pictures make up part of the description. I should have looked at the photographs more closely. Of which my answer was, well, I'm sorry, I took you at your word that the condition was excellent. I assumed that's the way the applied bisque was supposed to look. Until you get it in your hand and actually have a good look at it, you can't really tell. He did, fair play to the seller, they offered me a refund straight away, but that wasn't what I wanted. I don't want to have to pack it back up and ship it back, especially for £40 with the postage, £9 postage on what is a 900 gram parcel. So I wrote him back and said, I'll keep the vase, but I'm going to mark you down on your stars on your description. Because personally, you described it as excellent condition when it is in a hell of a mess. Of which the reply came back and said, basically, it's my own fault, should have looked at the photos, and send it back, and they'll sell it to someone who has an understanding of porcelain, because you never find porcelain in mint condition. Didn't expect mint. I expected, you know, him to, whatever he said in his description, I expected his word to stick. It is a beautiful vase nonetheless, but I do not sell damaged on my website. I wanted this for the website. I could have lived with the top being touched up slightly, but when you've got to then turn around and say, well, in fact, it's missing 90% of its petals and all the bisque flowers are damaged, you're not going to be able to resell it. So yesterday I opened an eBay return and I got to pack it this morning and send it back because I'm just not happy. If he'd come back and just made a gesture, said, look, all right, I'm sorry, it's totally my fault, I forgot to add it in, you can send it back, or I'll do a nominal refund, you know, it'll cost, you know, £5–10 to send it back, have a £5 discount or something. I'd have been happy just for him to accept responsibility and give a partial refund of maybe a £5. Which is exactly what I would have done had this been my piece. I would have said, look, I'm so sorry, I missed that. You know, the vase was my fault, and you can have a partial refund, or I'll do a full refund on this return. That's exactly what I would have done as a good seller. I would not have blamed the buyer and said, it's your own fault for not looking at the photos tidy. If I'd said in the description it's in excellent condition, I expect people to take me on my word. But that's just me. So be careful when you're buying on eBay, because not everybody is an honest seller. So that's where we're at with the buying on things on eBay. I haven't really found a lot to buy this last week or two, but I have also been preoccupied. I've had a couple of nice hauls that have been shipped over to me privately. And I got some really nice things, so I got to get them cleaned up, sorted, listed. Once I filmed them, I've put them aside and just left them alone for a few days. I don't want to be handling the stuff over and over until it's had a few days to settle down. As I've already said, my laptop's in Germany, so don't know when I'm going to be able to make my normal stock videos and things, because I can't do no editing. The best I can do at the moment is film it on StreamYard, download it to my old computer as an MP3 type file, and then upload it to YouTube. I can't edit at all at the moment. I could probably find an online editor, but I'm not that technical. If it's 200-year-old, I can figure it out, but if it's brand new technology, I can't get there. So I have to now make films for the next few weeks without an editing laptop. So my next one is a video. I said all along I was going to start doing question and answer videos. I don't know if I'm going to do a live or pre-film, but I've got loads and loads of questions that have been sent in. So the next film I'm going to do is I'm going to start answering some of your questions on film. So we're going to do a series of Q&As, question and answers. I might do a couple of live versions so you can come on and ask questions live. But at the moment, I've got loads. I'll probably film one or two just to see what people think of them, to see whether they like the question and answers. And you can either submit your questions then if you like them, or you can wait for a live version. But I think that's going to be my next film. Yeah. Trying to think of things I can film that don't really require editing down. That's what I'm looking for. Or if I make a mistake in the video, it has to stay in the video. It's that simple. I try normally and cut things out because half the time I'm not scripted. It comes and spools off the head, and if it's not free flowing, sometimes I can lose my chain of thought and then I have to restart. Especially if I try and remember people's names and things. I have so many people talking to me, trying to remember names I'm useless. Anyway, that's where we're at with today's eBay bidding. I have made a video checking out Etsy. I was quite shocked too. I've done a little exploration video, which I'll share over the next week or so. As you know, I've been really, really fed up with eBay with all their costs and their attitudes. I don't know about you. They switched me over to managed payments last week. Do you know, it's taken me 6 days for a payment to come from the buyer to my bank. Why is it PayPal, when they were handling my managed payments, they could literally have a payment, I could have it in my bank in 2 minutes later. eBay, I had a £25 payment 6 days ago, and it came through this morning. So in all honesty, it's shocking how slow eBay are handling the money. So not happy with the managed payments. But there's a lot of things. I'm slowly but surely working away from eBay. I'm going to do a bit of a vlog, let you know how I'm getting on with the website, and that is really coming along fabulous. I'm over the moon with the website. It's producing good sales and huge traffic at the moment. So I'm going to get a vlog done over the next week. I'm going to get a Q&A done over the next week and the Etsy video. So over the next couple of weeks, we've got a few videos sort of pre-planned, ready to come out before the laptop comes back. Anyway, let me know what you think of the pieces I was bidding on. Obviously, these are the ones mainly that I didn't win, but the principle is still there. There's still the things that are pulling good money on eBay, things to look out for and maybe try and buy yourself. I don't see any difference to the ones I'm bidding on and are winning as to the ones I win. It's still, you're seeing what I'm buying. So hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, leave comments if there's anything on there you like, or if there's a comment on the films to come, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.